On August 16, 2018, visitors exiting the west exit of Shinjuku Station were treated to a rather terrifying surprise. A giant eyeball seemingly stared at them from a billboard across the street. What exactly was it? And what, if anything, was it trying to sell them? Twitter quickly lit up with various confused and terrified tweets that very same day. "I'm scared. Someone tell me what this is advertising. It's been like this the whole time." "An ad in Shinjuku? It's terrifying. What exactly is it for?" "Scary, scary, scary. That horror ad by the Shinjuku West exit is seriously terrifying. I wish they'd get rid of it." "What's with that ad featuring Sadako's eye? There's no information anywhere about what they're trying to promote." As you can see, at first glance the billboard is certainly disconcerting. Video of the ad showed that it was nothing more than a static image. It didn't change. It didn't move. There was no text, and it never advertised anything. If it was trying to sell something, it wasn't doing a very good job because nobody knew what it was for. And if it wasn't, well then, what was it? 2 days later, another Twitter user replied to one of the original tweets and claimed that the same thing happened last summer. "I told the people who worked there, but they didn't believe me. But I knew I wasn't wrong." The mystery deepened. If this user was to be believed, it wasn't the first time the mysterious eye had appeared on the Shinjuku West exit billboard. After the billboard caused a fuss on Twitter, it was quickly picked up by other media outlets. One in particular, IT Media, contacted the company running this particular billboard to find out what was going on. This, however, just made matters even more confusing. "We can't tell you anything about that advertisement." That was all they would say. Judging by their answer, the ad was, at the very least, not a mistake. It was a real ad, and it was being run purposefully. But this led straight to the next problem. What was the ad selling? The picture never changed. This wasn't a paper ad. It was a broadcast on screens that could display video, yet nothing about it ever changed. It remained that single image of a mysterious woman's eyeball, and that was it. Many, of course, assumed that it was promoting a horror movie. Sadako vs. Kayako had come out 2 years earlier, so it couldn't be for that. The newest Ring film, Sadako, released a year after this particular billboard was seen, so it wasn't for that either. Some wondered if it was for the newly released Sadako Pachinko, which was popular in the area at the time. When IT Media also contacted them about the rumors surrounding the billboard on Twitter, the company running the pachinko machines replied, "We're aware of the fuss being made over the video on Twitter right now, but the ad has nothing to do with us." Another option was shot down. The company running the billboard confirmed it was an ad, but they were unable to speak of it. The company running the Sadako Pachinko machines also confirmed they'd heard of the fuss happening on Twitter, yet the ad didn't belong to them either. What was going on? You can visit the billboard yourself in Google Maps, although you obviously can't see the mysterious image there now. The sign belongs to a store called Tickets Ranger, a place you can buy and sell all sorts of tickets and gift certificates. In general, the only advertisements you'll see there is from the company itself, advertising ticket sales that they have inside. This makes the mysterious eye all the more confusing. Why would it appear on a billboard almost exclusively dedicated to ticket sales? One eagle-eyed Twitter user then noticed something interesting. They recognized where that particular image was from. It wasn't Sadako, not even close. It was a picture of an infamous doll once sold on Yahoo auctions that was said to be cursed. The owner of the doll claimed that it was born in the early 1900s and had passed through many hands before ending up in their possession. Those who were unlucky enough to end up with the doll suffered tragic accidents and constant bad luck, however, so it was believed the doll was cursed. And yet, someone still bought it for the low price of 2,100 yen, about $21, and the doll hasn't been heard of since. Its legend continued, however, and some claimed that merely looking at images of the doll was enough to curse you with bad luck as well. The auction for the doll ended years ago, so it's highly unlikely the image had anything to do with that. The doll only sold for 2,100 yen, so it was hardly worth investing the many tens of thousands of dollars necessary to advertise on a building just outside Shinjuku station either. The most likely explanation is that someone used the image without permission. But why? For what purpose? To this day, it remains unknown. The billboard of the mystery eye was seen by numerous people in August 2018, and potentially in 2017 as well. It hasn't been seen since, and nobody ever found out what, if anything, it was trying to sell. There were rumors that the billboard was nothing more than a prank by somebody who worked at the ticket shop, but this has never been confirmed. If so, however, it's very possible that this was done in order to make the ticket shop inside go viral. With so many people on the internet trying to figure out what the creepy billboard meant, it was, in essence, free advertising. More eyes on their shop than ever before. This would also explain why the store knew about the strange ad, yet refused to give any further details on it. In the end, was it nothing more than a viral stunt? It's impossible to rule out, but to this day, we still have no official answer on what that mysterious eye on the billboard was. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you again next time.